Among cities, Burnaby is in an enviable position because we have significant savings, currently almost $1.6 billion. These allow us to complete critical city works and important capital projects to build valuable public facilities and amenities without needing taxpayers to fully fund them and with no need to incur the borrowing costs that most cities and taxpayers have to pay. We pay as we go for construction of most of the city's major projects, using funds collected from non-taxpayer sources, such as gaming funds, fees charged to developers in exchange for high-density development in town centers, and interest on investments. In fact, currently, almost all of our funding for every capital project now proposed in our city's capital budget will come from our savings, with little or no cost to taxpayers. Unlike most cities in Canada, we remain debt-free, while saving taxpayers millions of dollars each year with Burnaby's unique funding model. Developed by Burnaby City Council in the early 1980s, this model continues to serve us well. What projects do our savings fund? We have two categories of savings: statutory, which we call reserve funds, and non-statutory, which we call reserves. Our statutory savings must be used as directed by bylaws and provincial statutes contained within the Community Charter of the Province of British Columbia to fund, for example, land acquisitions and the purchase and replacement of city buildings, infrastructure, machinery, and equipment. Expenditure of our non-statutory savings is directed by council policy, ensuring the money is spent on the category of projects and initiatives for which it was collected. Almost $87 million is allocated for important city functions such as snow removal, sanitary sewers, and waterworks operations. The majority of these savings are set aside to fund valuable amenities, but must be used for the purposes for which they were collected. Gaming reserves are for projects that protect or improve Burnaby's environment. Sanitary sewers capital reserves ensure we keep our infrastructure working well without having to borrow. Waterworks utility capital reserves maintain and improve our waterworks. And the remaining capital reserves enable projects such as our fiber network installation, Swangard running track replacement, LED streetlight conversion, and the Central Park perimeter trail. Community benefit reserves, which are funds collected from developers in exchange for the right to build higher density buildings in town centers, are by far the biggest portion of the pie. They result from Burnaby's community benefit bonus policy, put in place in 1997, and give us valuable amenities such as community and recreation centers, art centers, facilities for youth, space for community or nonprofit groups that serve our community, public art, special landscaping and street furniture, and childcare facilities. Importantly, a full 20% of our community benefit savings are dedicated to creating and providing affordable and special needs housing, and will help us to fund significant affordable housing projects and initiatives that will arise from the Mayor's Task Force on Housing with little cost to taxpayers. The city's reserves are significant, and over the next few years will fund many welcome community amenity and housing projects in all areas of our city. Planned community amenities include the Burnaby Lake Aquatic and Arena facility, redevelopment of the Willingdon Community Center, Island Daily expansion, Cameron Community Center pool and library, South Burnaby Arena, a new Burnaby Museum Pavilion, the Montecito, Capitol Hill, Stride, and Cascade Heights childcare centers, covered sports boxes, and a Metrotown Event Center. These exciting enhancements to our city are all possible because of our $1.6 billion in savings. They will serve all areas of our growing city, providing much-needed amenities and helping to address housing affordability in Burnaby. The amount of money our city has in savings is an indicator of the long-term sustainability and financial strength of our city. These savings afford Council the ongoing ability to maintain taxation stability and to provide capital funding for city projects without incurring debt on the external markets. We're proud of our financial strength and the unique financial models that enable it. Using these models, we will ensure that Burnaby provides citizens with exceptional amenities and services, often at little or no cost to taxpayers.